Hi guys, it's Kriti Bhatnagar, your legal teaching educator from 12 Minutes to CLAT. And in today's session, we are going to be talking about how to prepare for CLAT PG in the next 3 months so as to get AIR 1. Now, step 1 towards this preparation is going to be understanding what the CLAT examination tests, right? So for that, first of all, download all the CLAT PG previous year question paper of the past 5 years so as to understand what kind of questions come in the examination. I am sure you already know that now CLAT PG examination is a passage-based exam. They give you a passage on the basis of which generally you are asked 5 questions and all the questions are from different laws. So, what I will advise is download the previous 5 years CLAT question paper, take a copy, write in that copy what all topics have been asked in each year's CLAT PG examination. We are trying to understand the mindset of the examiner here. Which laws are more important, which laws have been asked more, and which laws we need to focus upon more. What kind of questions can be asked? For example, if you pick up the PYQs, you will see that questions like what is this doctrine, explain this principle have been asked. So we have to focus on maxims and doctrines. Name of the cases, name of the judgments, important judgments have been asked. So definitely that should also be our focus. So doing this analysis of past year paper will get you closer to the examiner. Your study will be exam oriented and not just haphazard that we are studying every day but we don't know what we are doing. So first step is pick up the CLAT PYQs. Write down the topics in a copy and write down the type of questions asked as well so as to understand that how your preparation needs to be focused on certain areas. Secondly, very important is understanding the syllabus. Law is vast, there are a lot of things to study. But what are the laws that we need to focus upon? We can understand by the CLAT Consortium website. On the CLAT Consortium website, the syllabus for CLAT PG has been given. It says constitutional law, jurisprudence, administrative law, law of contract, law of tort, family law, criminal law, property law, company law, public international law, tax law, environmental law, and labor and industrial laws. These are the major laws that we have to study for the CLAT PG examination. Now, if you are someone who is preparing for CLAT PG and require a more comprehensive and focused preparation, then we have launched a course called as Zenith for CLAT PG, in which we cover all of these laws through the classes. So the courses cover all the important judgments, all the important concepts, all the important doctrines of the law, and even recordings are available for all the live classes. In this course, you get complete syllabus coverage. Secondly, you also get monthly legal current affairs compendium. Also, you get monthly landmark cases compendium. Weekly legal current affairs are covered in detail. And you get 18 plus mock test with detailed explanations. So, if you wish to prepare and want to have a more guided preparation, you can come and enroll in our course. Firstly, if you want, you can watch the demo classes. Just visit the website, description box has the link to the same, and you will find the course Zenith for CLAT PG. If you like my teaching method, you can use my code KritiB. Now, how do you prepare for this examination in a way so as to get AIR 1? See, for CLAT PG examination, it is very clear that we need to prepare 3 things: bare acts, important judgments, and MCQ practice. Now, all the subjects that I have told you that you need to prepare can be prepared from your notes if you had any from your law school, or you can just refer to the notes online available. Like for example, you can write down law of contracts notes PDF. You will find a lot of material online, or you can refer to important books. For example, if you are reading Law of Torts, R.K. Bangia is a great book. For example, if you are reading Contract, then Avtar Singh is a great book. So each law caters to one or the other book which can help you with respect to your preparation. Now, so there are almost 95 to 100 days left for your CLAT examination. Let us imagine that we have 91 days. So there are 13 laws. If each law is given 7 days also, then also you shall be able to clear CLAT. Now, of course, it should not be like that for the next 7 days you're sitting for torts only, and then for the next 7 days you're putting in time for contract, then the next 7 days you're putting in time for jurisprudence. There are certain laws that are easier and there are certain laws that are tough to understand. So like for example, torts. Torts is comparatively easier. If you give 2 to 3 days to TOTS, then also you will be able to complete it. Then the remaining 4 days that you could have given to TOTS, you can maybe give it to tax law because it is tougher and you might require more time. So that way you can divide, but it should not be that for the next 7 days you are not touching anything other than TOTS, and then next 7 days you are not touching anything other than contract. This is a basic plan that 7 days you need to give to each subject. Now let's say, for example, I am starting my preparation today. Now let's say I decided that today I'm going to be picking up TOTS and contracts. Now what am I going to be doing? So first of all, I'll try for searching the BEAR Act if available. So for Contract Act, we do have BEAR Act, but for TOTS, we don't have BEAR Act, right? So what I will do for TOTS, if I have my college notes, I will open them up. If I don't have any notes, I'll search for the notes online. Before doing that for each law, we need to understand the syllabus of that law. So firstly, what you should do, you should write down the syllabus of tort law. What are the topics you have to cover? Like in torts, for example, you have to cover law of tort versus law of torts. You have to cover sovereign immunity, malicious prosecution. You have to cover vicarious liability. You have to cover defamation, right? So write down all these topics that are there in tort, joint liability, joint and several liability. Write down these topics in a copy and now start studying these topics through YouTube videos, or if you are enrolled in classes, so it is anyway done. Everything will be covered through the classes. And then you make your notes side by side. Of course, don't write everything, just important case laws, what was said in that judgment in a line, important maxims of that law, then important concept in that law, like for example, what is a vicarious liability, important case laws, of course, right? So these things you write down so that you can revise later in one place. Now, once you are done with, like, let's say 4 topics of tort law, now you can move to Contract Act. Like, let's say you download Indian Contract Act. Again, you write down what are the topics you have to study. For example, discharge of contract, contingent contract, wagering agreement, capacity to contract, right? Write down all the topics somewhere so as to understand what all you need to study. Because again, contract law is huge. Okay? Now that you have done, read the BEAR Act, read important judgments from these books, or if you are enrolled in classes, again, everything is covered through the classes only. Then you don't need to read anything else. And lastly, but not the least, very, very important, make sure each week you are giving at least 2 mocks so as to understand where do you stand. Don't get upset that my mock score is low. Your mocks are not to demoralize you. They are there to make you understand what you need to work upon, what topics you need to strengthen, and how you can get better and how you can be the next AIR1. Hope this video helps. In case you still have any doubts, you can comment in the comment box and I shall get back to you. Thank you so much, guys. Take care and I'll see you in the classes.